wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Ayuna and I'm from Kuningan. Nah, dalam keseharian kita pasti kita sering meminta nasihat, saran, atau masukan tentang sesuatu dari orang lain. Begitupun sebaliknya. Nah, contoh kecilnya misalnya kita bingung mau jajan GoFood apa. Nah, pasti kita meminta saran atau pendapat kepada teman terdekat atau keluarga yang ada di rumah. Dan kalian tahu gak sih kalau misalnya kita meminta nasihat atau saran atau memberi nasihat atau saran kepada orang lain, nah itu dalam bahasa Inggris disebut asking and giving suggestion. Nah, untuk kalimat atau ungkapannya ada beberapa expression yang bisa kita gunakan untuk asking and giving suggestion. Nah, kalau gitu mari kita belajar bersama dan bahas secara satu persatu ya teman-teman. Nah, yang pertama, asking for suggestion or advice, yaitu ungkapan untuk kita meminta nasihat atau saran dari orang lain. Nah, untuk ekspresinya atau ungkapannya, mari kita bahas berikut ya teman-teman. Nah, coba kita perhatikan baik-baik ya. Nah, saat kita meminta saran dalam bahasa Inggris, ada 4 istilah yang bisa kita gunakan, yaitu advice, suggest, should, and recommend. Nah, kata advice ini biasanya digunakan untuk meminta saran yang berupa nasihat. Asking for advice ini biasanya dipakai pada situasi yang lebih formal. Nah, kalau kamu ingin meminta saran berupa rekomendasi terhadap suatu hal, kamu bisa menggunakan kata recommend. Nah, for the first example, do you have any advice? The second, do you have any suggestion? The third, what do you suggestions? The fourth, what should I do? The fifth, what do you think I should do? The sixth, what would you recommend? The seventh, please tell me what to do. And the last, I have a problem, I need your advice. Yaitu accepting and refusing suggestion or advice. Nah, teman-teman, saat kita menerima saran atau nasihat dari orang lain, itu balik lagi ke diri kita ya. Ada kalanya kita menerima dan ada kalanya kita menolak dari saran tersebut. Nah, terus bagaimana cara kita menerima atau menolak saran dari orang lain dengan sopan supaya tidak melukai hati orang yang memberi saran tersebut? Nah, untuk ungkapan atau expression yang bisa kita gunakan saat menerima saran atau menolak saran dari orang lain, mari kita simak yuk teman-teman. Now, for the first example to accepting suggestions, thank you for your advice or suggest. The second, that might be worth to try. The third, I will do that, thanks. The fourth, please, that's what I need. The fifth, that's the best one, I will try that. The sixth, it sounds good. The seventh, okay, I will try it. And the last, yes, I'd love to. Okay everyone, know about refusing advice. Now for the first example, I cannot do that. The second, I'm afraid I can. Third, could you give me another way? The fourth, I think I can't solve my problem. The fifth, I'm not sure. The sixth, how about other suggestions? And the last, I don't think I can. Selanjutnya yaitu giving suggestion or advice. Nah, giving suggestion or advice ini berarti kebalikan dari poin tadi ya. Giliran kita memberi nasihat atau saran kepada orang lain. Dalam bahasa Inggris, ketika kamu memberi saran atau nasihat kepada orang lain, kamu bisa menggunakan patterns berikut ini. Well everyone, now about giving suggestions. For the first pattern and example, why don't plus subject plus verb 1. Example, why don't you go to the police station? The second, why not plus verb 1. Example, why not track your phone with my phone? The third, let's plus verb 1. Example, let's go on vacation. The fourth, how about plus subject plus verb 1. Example, how about you tell the third? The fifth, how about plus verb ing. Example, how about telling the third? The sixth, what about plus verb ing. Example, what about wearing the clothes? The seventh, I suggest that plus subject plus verb 1. Example, I suggest that you submit your homework soon. The eighth, you should plus verb 1. Example, you should bring your own book. The ninth, you ought to plus verb 1. Example, you ought to ask your mother. And the last, you had better plus verb 1. Example, you had better go to the hospital.
Hi Miss Yati, are you going inside? Yes, I'm confused. Why confused? Do you have a problem? Yes, I have been able to pay school administration. Do you have any extra money? I think you should ask the special to the school. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Adriana. I think I need to improve my English. What do you suggest me to do? It's better for you to take this course. The best one is digital skills. I have to do that, but I'm not sure I cannot take that course. It's really far from my home. How about taking an online course? Wow, that sounds good. Please tell me what to do. You should visit classbahasaimbis.com. Then enroll only course. This website offers from today's courses in listen. You can visit this website whenever you want. Sure? Yeah, I will try so. Thank you so much. Yes.
Oke, itulah tadi pembahasan mengenai asking and giving suggestion. Mudah kan teman-teman? Oh iya teman-teman, sebenarnya masih ada loh contoh ungkapan asking and giving suggestion lainnya. Kamu bisa pelajari lebih lengkap di buku, internet, atau aplikasi yang kamu download. Nah, jika ada materi atau penjelasan yang belum kamu pahami, jangan malas untuk berlatih ya teman-teman. Oke everyone, thank you very much for your listening to what I have to say. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe ya. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you!